After Paolo got exposed in 2025, Gwamgo was left with the responsibility to be the best and most factual Roblox drama channel on YouTube. Today we take a look at some tweets that have been getting thousands of likes about Gwamgo, with people even wanting Gwamgo to stop posting to the platform completely. Make sure to subscribe with notifications to help me reach 130,000 subscribers. I would highly appreciate that from you. Twitter is completely mad at Gwamgo. Like, they want him to be the next Paolo or get exposed for something terrible, and it's all over something that he has been doing for years, and that is cover whatever big Roblox situation is happening in the community. This would all start with a Roblox game called Pressure that was getting tons and tons of hate over the past few weeks after a document would come out allegedly exposing the owner of the game, whose name is Zeal. Now, the problem with this is that as soon as those allegations came out, people almost instantly started attacking the game and its developers and fully believing the victim in this situation. Now, in most situations, the audience usually picks their side straight away, and for Pressure, it was going completely against Zeal. The only problem with this is that if it ever came out that the victim was lying or maybe wasn't telling the full truth, it then causes irreversible damage because the drama has already died down and the people we thought was in the wrong had already been hated on. So when you're a YouTuber like me or Gwamgo, for example, you need to look at evidence from both sides before coming to any conclusion. Therefore, when it came out that Zeal was a victim too, and both sides were actually in the wrong, the YouTubers who initially covered the first allegations must do their due diligence and have a look at the other side's defense, which is exactly what Gwamgo did and is exactly why Twitter is so bloody mad at him. Users felt that Gwamgo was leeching for views and money and didn't actually care about the situation he talked about, that situation being the whole Pressure stuff that was happening. And I can see why you would have that opinion. I do agree for this specific situation, given that initially the victim, Ren, didn't actually want anybody to make this a big situation, then maybe videos on the topic could have actually waited. But by the time Twitter and YouTube got a hold of everything, it already became this massive situation that even members of the community as big as Creekcraft had to come out and give their opinion on the matter. But I think it's time we look at some of these people on Twitter and what exactly they have to say about Gwamgo and if he really deserves all of this hate he has been getting. This first tweet would say, "I never really engage with stuff like this, but I can't be the only one that thinks this is extremely disrespectful. Using someone's personal trauma as a way to, quote, spread awareness and make content out of it for quick views is just rude and unnecessary. Let Ren heal, stop using her." With the first screenshot being, oh. See, now this is a little bit different, right? You have people like Gwamgo, right, who are purely trying to give you guys the factual information about their situation. And then you have people like Looped Q, who quite clearly were just trying to run to the topic for views. That is what you guys wish Gwamgo was doing. But when Gwamgo actually does it professionally, it's somehow a problem, you know? As for Looped Q, bro, this guy quite literally put a picture in the thumbnail of the victim's abuse pictures. Like, this guy's all the way f***ed up in the head. If you didn't already know, this guy had been exposed by Paolo, I believe, in 2025, before Paolo was exposed. And yeah, it was pretty much revealed that Looped Q doesn't give a fuck about anything he talks about on his channel, and he will purely do it for views. Doesn't matter if it's like over 8 minutes. Looped Q will just do it for purely views, right? Which is why he literally clickbaited the video with like abuse pictures and even like added red dots to them to make them seem worse than they actually were. Like, bro, that is like what? Like, dude, that is like lowest of lows of lows of lows, bro. And then the next picture is a video from Lemmy and Cole. Now, Cole, I will say, he did donate all of the money he made from that video to the victim, I believe, or like some like awareness campaign or something. He did the right thing with the funds, which was good, but I do think rushing to the topic was a little bit like, come on, bro. You could have like waited a little bit, bro, just to see what information would come out, etc. But as for Lemmy, I just think he was trying to reach 100k subs. Like, no excuse. He clearly knew what he was doing. He clearly knew that he was trying to clickbait and profit off of this situation. Hence why he made an 8-minute video like an hour or two after the document went viral on Twitter. I initially spoke about this in a video and on a community post, but yeah, now that Lemmy has hit 100k subs, I'm not entirely sure if he's doing YouTube, but yeah, out of them, Looped Q's definitely the worst, but comparing that to Gwamgo is kind of crazy. Now, I do understand for the thumbnails, Gwamgo does clickbait a lot, like even if it's a serious situation. I did tell him personally he should tone down from doing that, but it is also his like classic thumbnail style. So there's, you know, I think there's a fine line between clickbait and his thumbnail style, you know? And then this next tweet was a screenshot from Gwamgo's channel thumbnail with the Roblox pressure situation is horrible, which was one of, I think, his first video on the situation, where this person says, "I'm going to skin Gwamgo alive." He starts the video with "This situation should be handled maturely" in his intro, which, by the way, his intro sounds AI generated, and then proceeds to pull his usual, "If you hate Zeal, like, subscribe, and comment down below." Look, bottom line is, I know Gwamgo enough to know that his intentions are pure. Like, he's just trying to spread awareness, because he knows he can just clickbait something crazy if he wants to get views. Like, why would he choose to talk about these serious situations if he knows he can just clickbait something and get like 1 million views, you know? So obviously he's trying to spread awareness. I just think he could be doing it a little bit, you know, differently, at least in like the thumbnail department, that's for sure. Some other guy says, and also this tweet got over 168,000 views, 2,000 likes, so it kind of blew up at Twitter, bro. It says, "I hope you're forced to face the worst unimaginable pains for the rest of your worthless, useless life, Gwamgo," which is kind of insane to say to someone that you don't even know. And then attached is Gwamgo's second video on the situation, which was literally Zeal saying that he was going to take his own life, and then, you know, the entirety of Twitter was telling Zeal to continue with what he was planning, you know, if you can kind of catch my drift. So again, I don't understand why these same people who were telling the guy to off himself are complaining about Gwamgo making a thumbnail about it, you know what I mean? I feel like they're just mad that he's making videos on the subject, as if you're not tweeting about the subject. And I'll never understand Twitter, but you know, they will always be mad at something apparently. This person followed up with saying, "Gwamgo fully intended to make a video defending Zeal, by the way, lol." And it's Gwamgo's community post where he talks about how he saw the new document. And by the way, he's since made a video on that. I would highly suggest watching it if you want to get the factual information, not just listen to Twitter, because I have half a brain cell apparently. And I can't directly comment on the situation because I haven't fully read into both documents. It seems like they were both in the wrong, Zeal and Ren, you know? Someone says, "Cancel this N-word already," with a picture of, yeah, that's his new video, Gwamgo's new video on the situation. Which, dude, if you're already complaining that he made a video on it, would you not want him to update everybody with the new information that came out? Like, it seems like you purely just wanted to take down Zeal and like didn't care about the actual facts of the situation, you know what I mean? Bro, you're not ready for this next week. Gwamgo's acting like a dictator by striking Cormanx's channel for he used my gameplay that I paid for and didn't record on my own. Yeah, man, because if you have the rights for some footage, why would you not take down someone else for using your rights? Like, it's simple, like, copyright, bro. But comparing him to a dictator, dude, that's insanity, bro. Someone says, "Gwamgo, please shut the fuck up." And yeah, it's a video of his new Roblox Creekcraft situation, and then the pressure video. People got so mad at that Roblox Creekcraft thumbnail, by the way, and so I thought it was pretty funny to recreate it for this video. Hope Twitter enjoys that, bro. Someone says, "Bro, what?" It's a bit of a crazy thumbnail, that's for sure, but a lot of people were saying that Gwamgo was trying to compare Creekcraft to which was insanity. Like, he didn't say that at all. It's just how the general Twitter population was treating Creekcraft. In fact, over the pressure situation, that's why they were so mad at him, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, this guy says, "I'm tired of Gwamgo, like, dude." And it's the new video that he posted about Ren lying about the situation. And yeah, I'd highly suggest go watch that if you're interested about the whole pressure thing. Yeah, it can't really be a small situation when it's blown up this much, you know what I mean? So people need to be informed about the actual facts. And the only videos out there that I see which has not clickbaited and like actually gave the facts of the situation have been Gwamgo's videos. So I wouldn't suggest anyone else but him to watch when you want to find out about the pressure stuff. I do understand where most of these tweets are coming from. Like, not just milking serious situations for money, but I don't think that's what Gwamgo does. I think he feels the need to update everybody with whatever the newest and biggest drama actually is, especially since he was pretty much Paolo's replacement after he got cancelled, you know? So is the hate Gwamgo is getting from Twitter actually deserved? Well, like, knowing Twitter is as manic and like crazy as they are, I'm really not surprised at them for having a go at Gwamgo for, you know, the Creek thumbnail and covering the pressure situation after the victim said they didn't want it covered. But you gotta understand, after it was blown up on YouTube, blown up on Twitter, everybody was talking about it. You kinda can't pretend it doesn't exist, you know what I mean? I might have personally done that, and you know, I didn't see anybody awarding me for that, and I don't expect it either. But you can't be mad at someone like Gwamgo who's just trying to, you know, piece together the information and give a factual video so that, you know, you guys actually know what's going on, like the general population, not just, you know, these Twitter incels that like glued to their phone 24/7 and read every single document as soon as it's posted, you know what I mean? But yeah, conclusion is, don't trust Twitter. They're almost always ranting about something stupid. But yeah, that concludes today's video. Make sure to subscribe and like if you did enjoy. I'm trying to reach 130,000 subscribers, and I would highly appreciate your support. Other than that, go check out my last last video where we would check out Roblox's newest updates that completely ruins the game forever. Check it out.